Many of them were chanting death to America.
6 B-2 stealth bombers from Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri appearing to head toward a U.S. Air Force base.
It appears that they left without a full fuel tank, which could indicate that they are, in fact, carrying those bombs.
There could be a direct military confrontation between Iran and the United States.
Wow, you guys are so angry. I've never seen so many F-bombs used in the comments section. Even suggesting that, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill everyone in Iran. Maybe. And yes, I am aware that everyone in Iran right now is chanting death to the United States.
To America, we saw them burn American flags.
Trump, you are threatening my leader, this woman says. Don't you know my nation believes death is sweeter than honey? What do you have, Israel? He says you have nothing. You are...
So you can see that anger here being voiced by many of the folks who are...
Yes, bravo, kill them before they can kill us. I'm sure also if you can hit subscribe, like, push something. YouTube absolutely hates when I talk about this stuff. But I do think that World War III and death to America, maybe we should talk about it. We're also going to talk about death to America on our own behalf. The economic indicators. If you thought it was bad yesterday, it just got a hell of a lot worse. And yes, I do think, okay, we should probably liberate these people. Again, but I don't want to do that. I just want to let these people go. All these people. You're like, do you know how hot it is that they have to march in the streets of Michigan? This is in Michigan, guys. Like, can we maybe also focus on what's happening at home? I'm just saying. There are some beautiful flags, though. That's a good... I like the sword. I really like the sword. You do understand that every bomb that is dropped, every war that we get into, people make a shat ton of money doing it, just FYI, in the back end, and I'm going to show you that you have to pay for it. So thanks for the... Look at that. You see that? I just gave you a like. I'd also like to say it's so much easier just to say, just blow them up, right? Just bomb them. Problem solved. I'm in Texas, so they're just like, just shoot them. Which it solves the problem for the moment. But after you shoot them, okay. Well, now we got to shoot China, and now we got to shoot Russia, and now we got to shoot ourselves in the foot. Maybe. And I read all of your comments. No dog in this fight. Let's communicate here. Well aware that Alex Jones says, yes, I know. I watched his videos. They have the bomb. They're going to kill us. Or as he would say, the bomb. Sorry, that was a really bad Alex Jones impersonation. That was more like a cross between Yoda and Jabba the Hutt. And I don't want to talk any smack about him. He lives right here. I see him all the time. Can we just ask a question? How about a poll that I know I'm shooting myself in the foot? Thomas Massey. Just pretend it's someone else. Which war should your tax dollars be spent on? Ukraine, Russia, Israel, Iran, both, neither. I can't see that. It's 90%. I just say just rent the bombers to Israel, call it a day. Maybe get some passive income, but bravo, we've already spent so much money on this. Do you have any idea how much Hillary, and I can't even finish her name, otherwise then my video gets shelved again, supplied Iran truth with uranium to enrich their nuclear program. Barack Obama gave Iran $2 billion that they used to fund their nuclear program, and Joe Biden unfroze over $16 billion of funds to Iran. I'm aware of this. Let's just finish what they started. Just know there's always options. You have God. That's an option. You have Bill Gates. Now the question to you is, was it God or Bill Gates that just caused a 5.2 earthquake in Iran? There is always options. And even Israel now, again, just the ball's in their court. They're saying Israel says it has delayed Iran nuclear bomb by at least 2 or 3 years. See, they don't even have it. It's coming in from Israel. And I say okay, if it's 3 years, that'll be the next president. So I say just let AOC handle it when she gets in. That's a ticket I'll be voting for, right? The AOC, Tim Waltz AOC, either one. Well, unless Waltz is in jail for killing senators. We don't know yet. Crazy things happen in Minnesota. As you know, we do live in a day and age where it's like, I can believe that. Tell me when you heard the news of that, you're like, yeah, I could see that. Like, what part of Hillary's playbook did he get wrong? Also, I do need to say, before you get yourself into another war, number one, are you sure? Number two, do you know how much it's going to be? I'm just saying, you should check the sticker on the window. Actually, let me just ask you this question. Do you know? Now, this is 2 things you should know in life. I'm just saying. Maybe 3. 1, for every $100 you make, how much does the government steal from you? If you do not know that question, you should know that one. Number 2 is, where does money come from? Oh, I know. These are like tricky questions. And number 3 is, how can I make a lot of money? Boy, have we not changed over the years. Look at this. 1776, 3% on tea and paper. F that. We're going to have a revolution. How about now? Pay 40% of your income. Sure, that's okay, because, you know, wars, fix my streets. Oh, and by the way, if you live in California, it's probably more than half. I was at 38 plus 15%, which is more than half. This is actually fixable. And then money, that's debt. And then how do you make money? You click debt digits on a screen and then you go use them. See, just like that, in 10 seconds, problem solution. Oh, and I'll give you another solution to making a shat ton of money. Become a politician. Pick either side, because then you know when oil is going to go up, down. Those cats made so much money. Pelosi raked in millions last year. Who's out there stopping it? No one. Actually, the people that are out there stopping it are doing it. They're like, I'm just going to kind of let this one go. We'll focus on the Epstein files. So where'd I put those? And her portfolio outperformed every large hedge fund with stunning returns. I also have the data to prove it, but I don't care. Who am I going to? Hey, government, you're stealing. I'll call my local congressman. 74 pages of stock trades by Congress. All of you guys buying oil stocks right before the stock price increased. Because you guys knew. And also, you want to know what else knows? The charts. It'll sniff it out. And here I will show you on light crude oil futures. 789 comes on right there. Your 1 candle close right there. You had a trend line right here. See? It's like, there's some changes going on. And by the way, what politicians don't know is, when do I take profit? When do I get out? I'll show you. It goes purple. So then you get in at 1 candle close and you ride this puppy. What are you guys at up there? 24%. Congratulations, Nancy. Also took out contracts. Also, link in the description, $199 on futures, because that's what we're trading right here. I could be a little off on the pennies here and there. You buy it for 2 pennies, you sell the contract for $1. Pays for the price of the course for $199, a Lamborghini, and probably a Ferrari, which is a lot more than 22%. And yes, like with any course, I do give you the step-by-step, whether it's futures. But if you're brand new, I would start here. My $1 million the ultimate beginner's guide, step by step. You can learn about the 200-day moving average, 1 candle close. What does the purple mean? Also, with that AI course, I threw in my bear market course, $299 for you get 2 courses. When the market turns, it's already turning. Everyone in Congress did everything to push this OPEX. This is when you gotta get out. It's like when that door closes, that's it. Every OPEX this year has been a turning point for market. Price compressing. If this breaks, it won't be random, just like it does every single time. But the charts predicted it. Look at this RSI going the opposite way. Market's going up, which I have been showing you on this channel. We go into the charts, but then people are like, what's this? It's too confusing. That's why I try to keep the charts as minimal as possible and then tell you to put on your big boy pants or your big girl pants and learn how to do this. Every video isn't like, here's the 200-day moving average, and you have to fix this. Our economy is in a complete dumpster fire as nearly a quarter of Americans. That would be, I know it's tough. You're like, what's a quarter? You ask your kid, I don't know. It's like 25 cents. Bigger than a dime. A quarter of Americans are functionally unemployed. So that leaves 3. Okay, so you have one that's unemployed, another one that's unemployed, because one's functionally unemployed, the other one's unemployed. Then you have 2 fingers left. The one finger, the government won't count the statistics. And then the pinky, which kind of stinks. They're all, living off of government assistance anyways. All of those fingers I don't want you to be a part of. I want you to start businesses, trade equities, which it's twofold because that is your business. And you could travel the world and sit in smelly hotel rooms your whole life, just like me. Just living the dream, eating at random food locations. And really, it's always better. Just cook food at home. But in regards to how is it out there, U.S. services sector unexpectedly contracts in May. Services is huge. Also known as your economy is in a recession, and they're going to lie to you about it as U.S. leading indicators slip in May, triggering recession signal. Now you already got it, and the middle class has already got. They've been there for a long time. But you're not going to hear about it in the news. The U.S. labor market is deteriorating beneath the surface. No, it's already gone. Full-time employment plummeted 620, like all full-time jobs. Poof, gone. But here's how an article would be. But did you see the part-time? Hey, kids, this is like the worst in 5 years, but everything's fine. And you really have to be moderately intelligent. You can't be a normie. You can't be an NPC. When you read articles like this, and I'll help you. I kind of highlighted it in blue. Airlines rattled by trade war. Ooh, bad orange guy. And spending pullback. So they're saying it's the trade war that's causing you to not spend money. Okay. Continues to cut flights, withdrawal financial guidance. The airlines are in the stinker. No one's booking trips. Everyone's, it's a recession, but it's because of the trade war and the orange guy. And this runaway inflation that hasn't happened. That's because a depression isn't inflationary, but oil is. You want to know what else is disinflationary? I don't know when this is going to happen. Remember when we used to talk about Evergrande? China's like, oh, we got this. It's just insane how governments can kind of just paper over stuff, but right until you can't. Look at this. Regulators warn of hidden vulnerability. It's not hidden. It's $12 trillion in commercial property market that's not going away. Now, am I going to short the market because of this? No, I'm just going to follow the charts, click buttons like a monkey. Do my best not to focus my attention. And all of this, like, no one even gets it. Trump says, quote, maybe. What is this? What is this Yoda speak? Maybe he'll try to fire the Fed chief, Jerome Powell. Maybe. You can't. Okay, first of all, orange guy. Okay. When you were in the last time, last time, I know you got it on the last time, but the one before that, where he had his 100 years because it's really not part of the government. It's a charter. You could have said, well, that was a good 100 years, sayonara. But you said, no, we're going to just keep this train going. Firing the Fed is going to fix zero. They're just a balance sheet, and no one gets it. They think the Fed prints. What? Show me one thing. Show me something that they printed. And if you were to show me a greenback, I know, look, Federal Reserve note, it's a sheet of paper. That's like nothing. The Fed is just a balance sheet. And again, okay, you say they print, fine. Actually, Jerome even said he prints because he's, sorry, Big Mike, because he's a liar. In a debt-based system, money is debt. In a gold-based system, wait for it. Gold is money. We're on an island and all there is seashells. Guess what? Seashells is going to be money until we find like a sheet of paper and a pencil. Then the ledger, we're going to create a ledger, and then the ledger is going to be money. And then we can, I have paper. Then we could write checks, and now we can do debt now. But anywho, I don't care. I don't want to argue it. All I want to see is when you click, I know on your screen, you know those digits. I want to see those digits go that way for you so you can go, hey, life's so much easier because digits solves problems. When your rent jumps by 15%, oh my gosh, this is so bad. Well, you have lots of digits, who cares? And as you lose your job because you're a government worker, as thousands of laid off government, they're going and they're like, well, there's no jobs left. I don't care. You've solved it because you click button. Oh, the market's going to go down. Well, it's okay. I provide you the bear market course. So you're okay. Yield curve steepening. It's inverted. We're all going to die. It's worse than 2007. Yes, fine. Remember that $10,000 contract you took out? Well, now it's worth 20-something thousand. Now you have an extra 10,000. Okay. Wait, I think I did really bad math here. It's up 200% of, did I say 10,000? So that would be like 30,000. Because if I do my LA Unified math here, doubling it would be 100. You see, when you have so much digits, you're like, whatever, 1 million, 2 million, 100 million. June 13th, that was just right around the corner. You're up almost right. I'm like waiting. I'm like, can I just get 1 more % right there? That's what happens. 99. We're up 99%. So link in the description. You pick whatever watch list you want. Here's another one. CHD. We're up 53%. Well, that's not very much. The 203% better. Fine. You get 1 at 200, 1 at 100, 1 at 50. Maybe, one's down. Bravo never talks about that. That's because I cut my losses fast. Give me a candle underneath the Bravo 9. Bye-bye. Sayonara. You give me something like silver, and this is in futures. You guys need to be trading. If you're even thinking, because I know you're like, SLV. No. SL1. SI1, you just, you get in, you swing it, there you go, all the way up. And the amount of money you save if you trade futures, tax savings, trade futures. Those of you that were in on this swing trade up, guys, you got Shamu, you got 789. If you were a politician, I'd tell you should probably take profit. But if you want to hold on, you're in an uptrend. You see here, I'll draw a line. It comes down, retest. You just keep going higher. Guys, we're going to take profit. Take profit now. Yes, it'll go higher in the future. Do you see? Now you're like, what do we do? I don't know. I want to take profit now. Okay. I make my 100%. It has a beat down. Oh, wait for it. Okay. Everyone loses money on the way down. And then I pick up the swing. Then I make another 100%. Ding, ding, ding. Then everyone says to me, oh my gosh, you sold. Brad, I took 100% profit. It came down. Then I took another 100%. That's two. I know, big math here. It's 200%. You see, I'd rather have 200% and a tax savings than 100%. And you have to wait while it goes down. But hey, what do I know besides how to make money, how much I pay in taxes, and where money comes from? Mind blown. Love you. See you tomorrow.